Hey all, welcome. Heretic here, and we've got this week's Hearthstone Battleground Anomaly Roundup. We've got a lot of new anomalies in. We have to talk about them and see if they're going to affect the pool dramatically or if they're minor. Now, a note, we are currently, with this last three, over 50, and we knew that there were going to be 50 plus new anomalies. The question is, you're only over 50 if you count the oops all has multiples and not just kind of one. So this could be the last batch of anomalies, or if they don't count it that way, we should be getting a new list this week or next week when the new ones are due to come in. And I probably figured that will be the last batch. I would hope they don't count the oops all has multiple different ones, considering also the rarity. I never see oops all anyways. So I would definitely be happier if we saw just another list of them. If we're going to go knee deep in this, let's just finish it. Get all the variety so people can decide if they like these or not. And I'd like the last week's ones to be truly kind of crazy. No more of this, you start at 5 health, you start at 15 health. I want nutty things. I want to see an anomaly where everyone's at 60 health, 80 health. Call me crazy. I don't know. I just want to see it. Let's jump in. We're going to start with Reckless Enhancement. Minions in the tavern each randomly gain Taunt, Wind Fury, Divine Shield, or Reborn. So the entire shop is going to randomly gain all these abilities. This is kind of wacky. It's going to make some really interesting plays and some really bizarre combinations. Yes, you're going to get the amazing ones where your cleave minions will get Wind Fury or Divine Shield built in, but then you're also going to get the ones where you're desperately looking for a minion like Titus Rivendare, and of course he has Taunt. Not much you can do about these. It's a small number chance, but since every single minion in the shop is going to have a different ability, this might make minions that are subpar you normally wouldn't want with your hero suddenly quite good. So definitely every time you hit refresh, take into account how these minions have changed from how they normally are in every single game, because just so they're garbage in some games, now suddenly might make them pretty damn good. Now we're going to move on to Tavern Special. All minion types are in the tavern. It always has 7 minions. This is going to be a tough one to play. The reason I say that is, yes, there are always 7 minions in the tavern, but because every type is in, that shop is so bloated with hundreds of minions, the chances of you ever finding anything you want are very low. Low tier minions, tier 1, is just going to be a cesspool of minions clogging up the shop. This is going to be insane. So if you find anything remotely powerful as you tier up and you start getting better minions, I suggest you take it, because there's a good chance you won't find anything else just going by the sheer volume of cards that are going to flood the pool. This anomaly looks like it's going to be very much an RNG fiesta. If you get lucky and you hit the right cards, you're all set. But your odds of doing that are a lot lower, so good luck. Next up, we have Eonar's Overgrown Arena. At the start of your turn, give minions in the tavern +1/+1 for the rest of the game. Well, this one's pretty neat. It's very slow, obvious grinding. You're going to keep giving the minions in the tavern +1/+1, and it sounds like it's going to keep scaling. Pretty damn good, obviously. This is going to favor things like mechs, because you can use magnetics to attach these minions to your other minions, so you don't have to lose what you already have on the board and gain those increased stats. So you definitely want to look at the different types in before you get into this, because it can be some real wacky interactions to the later in the game as they get bigger and bigger. But overall, this one's pretty generic. Just as later in the game, the minions are going to be a lot bigger, and that's going to apply to everybody. So there's definitely going to be a lot of big stats going on no matter what you do. And hey all, that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you had a good time. I hope you find these anomalies interesting and these updates helpful in some meaningful way, if anything, just to educate you on the new anomalies coming out. Thanks for watching. If you had a good time, please hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment below, because I actually really want to know what you think. I need to know if these are helpful to you, waste of time, you'd like to see more things like this. These are the information that I would like to have. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the Battlegrounds. Later.